Hello. Can you guys hear me? Hello. Hi. I dropped something. Wait, I need to pick it up. Hold on. Okay. Hello. Hello, everyone. Hello. Hi, everyone. Hello. How are you guys? Someone. Wait. Someone. Wait. Wait. Oh my gosh. Who gifted? Who bought? Wait, who did that? Who did the 3 months? Wait, who was that? Who was that? Who did that? Who did that? Oh, fine, bro. Oh shoot. Hello. I'm doing good. Here. Oh. Boiled cabbage. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you. Hi guys. I had a midterm. I got my midterm mark back. I have another one coming up, but it's not yet. So oh my god. Hello. Hi guys. Oh my god. If it isn't my favorite demigod. Hello. Hello. Hi guys. Thank you very much for the thank you very much for the thank you very much for the raid. That surprised me. I'm doing pretty good. I hope you are as well. I guess I should introduce myself. Hello, my name is Saya. I am a partnered VTuber with the virtual talent agency Project Versus. And I mainly do just chatting and karaoke streams. Today I'm doing a gorilla stream. And usually when I raid people raid me, like I'll sing a song for the person and their chat, but since I have like a different kind of I don't want to wake up my neighbors because the walls are very thin. I'm gonna do something special for you guys. Let me just. You're gonna get a treat. Your ears are gonna get a treat. So, let me just. Instead of a karaoke, you're getting something else. Are you ready? Okay, here it goes. Oh my god, that was so loud. Okay. Alright, are you ready? Hello. How are you? Do you want a treat? Well, I'm here to give you one. You've done a really good job today, so I'm gonna treat you. Okay? I'll give you 3 kisses. Okay? 1 kiss here. 1 kiss here. And 1 kiss here. Yeah. I don't usually give this to people, but it's a little bit embarrassing, but Oh my god. If my mom sees this, she'll be like, Saya, what are you doing? Don't worry, Saya, Mama. It's Halloween season. I can do this. Yeah. Yeah. So, you're welcome. But my question is, do you want another? I could give you another one, but if you don't want it, I'll leave it at that. But you know, the offer still stands. Okay. I'll give you. Saya gives you a kiss. Good night. Okay. Good night. Have a good rest. You deserve it. You worked hard today. Rest well. Good night. Today, I have some work that I need to get done. So I gotta finish it now. I have some papers to deal with. Just gonna organize my papers. Like sheet musical work. Okay, so that goes here. And right here. It's not due yet. I gotta find it. Nope, it's not this one. I can't find my homework. That's a bad sign. It's not due at midnight. I got a different assignment that's due. Let's see. What's the assignment? I actually gotta check. I'm doing schoolwork, yeah. Last minute, again. Okay, let me just log in. My username is Saya KENBISHI. I should log into the school account. Yes, I got it. I always do things last minute. I got a lot of homework, so. Oh, okay. Keyboard skills. That looks kind of complicated, but I could do this tomorrow. I mean, it's due like the end of tomorrow. I know that sounds really bad. Now the thing is, let's see. I have a quiz due tomorrow. I might as well work on it. It's not too bad. I will do the quiz. I'll do it now, I promise. Quiz 5. Okay. Start quiz. It's chapter... it's based off of chapter 7. Oh, I haven't read that chapter yet. Oops. Let me go deal with that. I gotta get my book. Let me find it real quick. Shoebox. I got it though. We're good. We're good. Don't look chat at you. Did you know? Did you know one time when I was in high school, or like was it elementary school or middle school? I don't remember. But there was this time I had homework due, and one of my classmates was this guy like he didn't finish his homework, and then the teacher's like, what happened to your homework? And my classmate said, I ate the homework. And the teacher's like, what? And my classmate was like, no, I thought that if I eat the homework, I can cram in all the knowledge faster. That's smart. It's work smart, not hard. And I was like, the teacher was flabbergasted. Honestly, that was a great excuse. I would let, if I was a teacher, I would let that slide. Did your classmate at the last? Yeah, real. I have a quiz, like an online quiz. It's due tomorrow. But I have like an assignment that I am gonna do right now. Oh my god, that was my neck. Oh gosh. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna do the assignment now. Okay. Label all of the intervals between Candace, Firmus, and Counterpoint. Okay, I got this. Where's my pen? Okay. This is my pen. I'll try my best. Okay. Just gonna do a check mark. Label all the intervals. Okay. I'm gonna label this as an 8, 6, an 8, and 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 7. What is this? 8, 9, 10. 10 and 8. 6 and E to D. That is what is that? That is, dang it, what is it? That is 7, 6, 8. What else? Let me just, how do I? Hello? Oh, I'm louder now. The background noise is really bad, sorry. I can fix that. That is okay, well, you can hear this, really? I don't know, can you, are you able to hear this? Well, I'm trying to fix my equalizer. I'm trying to make it sound good, but it's kind of difficult. Hopefully it's okay. Okay, we're good. All right. Okay, I'm gonna continue my work. Okay, F to A, that is a third, and then a fourth, and then 6 to 8. Okay, I'm gonna get my highlighter. Sorry, that was kind of loud. a square. 7 is a triangle. Okay. Okay, I got that. Need to have. Wait, I made a mistake. I gotta erase that. I don't know where my eraser is. Shoot. Oh, wait, it's here. It's here. 8, 6, 8. Okay. Sorry, I had to text my dad. Okay. It was kind of important. Perfect. 8, 6. Oh wait, no, this was right. Okay. And this is a 10th, right? This. The 10th. And then 9. I think that a 9 is considered dissonance, so I'm just gonna put a triangle, just in case. And then 6, 7. And then 8 would be a square. And then 6, 7, 6. I'm gonna put a square around the 1, and then I know you can't see what I'm working on, because it's like paper. You can hear me feeling the paper. Yeah, it's paper. But I write really slowly, so you cannot really hear me like writing it. 3 augmented 4th. That is dissonance. And then a 6. And then an 8. Okay. I did that. Compose a first species counterpoint. Label the intervals. This is the conclusion. First species counterpoint. Alright, I'm gonna keep going. Alright, this is a 6. A 6. A 6. To an 8. Alright. Alright. Next page. Compose a 4th species counterpoint. Okay. Okay.
7, it would go down. 7. And then a 6. Okay, and this would be a perfect 5th. And then it's a D. Okay, so this would be a 7. What? No. I prefer to use the D instead. I got this. Trust. I hope. I don't actually know what I'm doing. Okay. F to D. That's a 6. And then that's an 8. And then this is a 6. Okay. And then last page for only this assignment. Okay. Second species. Begin and end appropriately. Label the intervals. Alright. Let's see. perfect time to do homework. Yeah, you're right. Okay, I think I got it. This is a 6, and then a 4th, and then a 5th, 6th, 10th. Ninth.
Thank you.
Alright. Alright. I will read you guys a bedtime story. Let me just... 15 years ago, when I began researching resilience, I was invited to Medellin, Colombia, to see how the most violent city on earth was transforming itself. Home to the infamous drug lord Pablo Escobar before he was killed, Medellin was riddled with violence as gangs fought for control of lucrative drug trade. Paramilitaries were at war with the military, and somewhere in the background was a terrorist organization known as FARC. It was a tremendous shame. Medellin is a stunningly beautiful city, set amid from rolling Andes Mountains on the equator. Its climate is constant, with warm days and pleasantly cool evenings all year round. The hills are dotted with greenhouses growing flowers exported to the world. A lucrative lingerie industry adds to the mystique and eroticism of the Antioquan people. During my first trip to Colombia, the streets were so violent that I remained hidden in the offices of the University of Antioquia, with armed guards at the gate. I could not venture into the favelas that ring the cities, climbing up the mountainsides in progressive waves. But I did meet many courageous educators and youth workers who had devoted their lives to break the cycle of violence and help children find futures that did not include drugs, guns, or gangs. Among the most inspiring was the principal at one of the primary to grade 12 schools near to where Escobar used to live. She stood less than 5 feet tall, but commanded everyone's respect. She kept her school open even after stray bullets from street fights had killed full students on a playground. Where else would the children go? She asked me, not expecting an answer, but also not expecting my admiration. In my community, where children hear gunfire in the streets, their parents tell them to hide behind cement walls, then carry on to school when the gunfire stops. She must have seen the shock on my face. They have adjusted, she said. They had to, she explained. Fortunately, the violence in Medellin has subsided. Better policing helped, but so too did changes to the infrastructure of the city. People were given hope through substantial public investment in their futures. Mass transit and access to jobs, libraries, and improved public education signaled to people that there were opportunities for them and their children beyond the drug trade. Programs for children, parents, and educators challenged everyone to break the cycle of violence. Teachers were taught to discipline children without resorting to corporeal punishment, and parents were given the support of in-home counselors to help them do the same. Children that had simply accepted violence as a normal part of their culture were learning to expect fair treatment from caregivers. Resilience can be mere theory until you witness an entire population becoming more successful. I made many visits to Medellin, and each time noticed that my movements were becoming freer. I could walk to a mall or spend time in the downtown square during daylight hours. Eventually, I visited the school where that principal worked and saw her walk among her students. They followed her like a comet, a tale of bright faces waiting to be noticed. And she did notice them. Leaned down or reached up and called a child by their name and gave them a kiss on their cheek. And gave them a gentle pat on the bottom and sent them on their way. It was clear to me why those children chose school over life on the street. At school, they found hope and relationships. At school, their future was tangible, real enough to make dodging bullets worthwhile. Whether I look at the resilience of the children or resilience of their educators, I come to the same conclusion. Complex problems need complex solutions that affect multiple systems. Our collective well-being has improved over the past century, largely as a consequence of social investment, good governance, and advances of public health. None of this depends on partisan politics. When it comes to social change and resilience, I am an ideological pragmatist. I care little which party's in power, as long as politicians have the humility to listen to experts and are willing to do what is necessary for long-term success. If that means building mass transit systems, then build them. If that means including a profit motive in healthcare, then include it. If that means providing employee assistance plans for stressed workers, then provide them. One need not travel to Medellin to find stunning examples of social transformation. They can be found in almost every part of the globe. The area around the old locks and in Minneapolis has transformed from a post-apocalyptic industrial wasteland into a vibrant arts, entertainment, and food district. Other cities have done the same. Bilbao built its Guggenheim Museum, and in the process revitalized the entire Catalina region after its steel industry failed. London's South Bank has become re-owned for its vibrant street life, and the London Eye, erasing the industrial blight that existed there a few years later. The list of such transformations is long. When it comes to success in really bad places, nurture and nature are not equal parts of the equation. Nurture trumps nature every time. The implications of this simple truth are profound. With the right incentives, says Richard Thaler, a Nobel laureate in economics, we can, quote-unquote, nudge people to do things that are in their best interest. Thaler promotes a style of government that limits the power of state to force its citizens to do anything, but makes it easier for us to act in our best interest. Take cigarette smoking. Banning cigarettes outright would likely do more harm than good, but nudging people to stop through higher taxes and limits on smoking in public places is in everyone's long-term interests. This approach works because it leaves people feeling in control of their lives. They decide to quit, even if the decision is driven by eccentric factors. Of course, the feeling of choice is largely illusory. Cigarette smoking is declining in most Western countries, but not because individuals have voluntarily dropped the habit, because they have been pushed to live healthier lives by government policy. This is far more effective approach than trying to convince individuals one at a time to make a difficult change. No two ways about it. Resilience is political. It does not require big government, but it needs government or a substitute authority that will provide the foundations for success. Who else will make investments in education to fuel our post-industrial economy? How else will we ensure that we have sufficient numbers of educated individuals capable of handling jobs in a new economy? Social responsibility and economic success go hand in glove. Our misplaced faith in individualism is partly to blame for the dispute in which necessary government actions are often held. To most middle-class, well-educated, financially secure people, lucky folks with lots of advantages and few problems, thank you. Oh my gosh, you're a friend of Yumemi? Oh my god, I just met Yumemi yesterday. I took her out for dinner. Okay, well, I'm halfway in the chapter, but I didn't write that. I read that. It's a philosophy and psychology book. It's not very popular, but I have to learn it for the sake of school. Let me just okay, I will continue where I left off. All right. Our misplaced faith in individualism is partially to blame for the dispute in which necessary government actions are often held. Most middle-class, well-educated, financially secure people, lucky folks with lots of advantages and few problems, the institutional supports that make us resilient are invisible. They do not see the privilege that makes their education and employment accessible. They do not see that government institutions like policing and bank regulation have favored them. For decades, banks in the US redlined communities, making it impossible for people of color to secure credit, for example. No wonder pretense of individual grit sees self-transformation as an endeavor available to anyone who shows up at self-help seminar. They're speaking from personal experience. I was reminded of this blind belief in individualism a few years ago while listening to John Kabat-Zinn in a Washington ballroom in front of 3,000 psychotherapists. He had us sit quietly with our hands on our knees and experience the rhythm of our breathing. And he talked about mindfulness for 90 minutes. It was a restful and good show, but it was what he did for the last 3 minutes of his talk that caught my attention. He encouraged us to make the world a better place so that people could be mindful. He speculated that mindful leaders would seek to end conflict through peaceful solutions instead of war. For just a moment, he seemed to acknowledge the futility of what he had been preaching for the previous 87 minutes. Nobody, however, paid much attention to what he had said in his closing remarks. Nor did Kabat-Zinn dwell on what individuals could do to change the world. He suggested that we could get better politicians by encouraging them to breathe deeper and meditate. I understand the problem. Who wants to listen to a motivational speaker tell you that most of your success has very little to do with what you think, feel, or do? That has zero marketability, even if it is the truth. Maybe Kabat-Zinn knows full well that changing people one by one is ridiculously difficult. Maybe he's just taking the path of least resistance. Whatever his motives, I find more to admire in Martin Seligman, whose work is a wellspring for what positive psychologists believe. He retracted his support for his earlier work in the 2008 book. He showed real integrity by acknowledging that a tight focus on changing people's thinking disregards the real condition of people's lives and the lack of access to opportunities in health, changing institutions that people depend on. Far more people will benefit. All over the world, I meet people who do better with healthy doses of rules, routines, expectations. In a word, government. We all need it, in one form or another. American anti-government zealots are usually keen to substitute some sort of religious control or democratic control. Most revolutionaries have some vague notion of a new regime which they will replace the old. Even if we prefer to think ourselves as completely autonomous or autonomous beings, as lead actors in our own movies, we all do better with order. We are safer and more prosperous, and we live longer under systems of good government. That's someplace that place some restrictions on individual freedoms, whether they be speed limits or a child's access to cigarettes. We perform better when we stick to schedules, when we are conscious of others' expectations of us, and when our actions are consistently subject to natural consequences. Rules, routines, and expectations make our lives predictable and secure. Hold on, I keep on getting notifications from Discord. I don't know why. This is why children need bedtimes and this is why children need bedtimes and chartered accountants need job security if both are to weather two personal challenges. This is why students do better with clearly defined deadlines and healthy expectations from parents that they pass their exams. This is why we live longer when someone needs us to get out of bed in the morning. Without these structures, people go to incredible lengths to make their lives predictable. They will check themselves into detox. They will marry the first suitable mate that comes along, or they will do something so incredibly stupid that it lands them in jail. Our need for structure increases in times of crisis. A colleague of mine went to a local high school the day after a student committed suicide. What she found were students in the hall wailing, overwhelmed by grief. Everyone, it seemed, had been that boy's best friend. Grief was like a virus infecting the whole student population. That happens when people of any age are overwhelmed by new emotions and are left to cope on their own. Like when Liam Payne from One Direction passed away recently. Grief is infectious. On another occasion, my colleague visited a different school after the boy died of injuries from an accident on an all-terrain vehicle. When she entered the school, the halls were clear. The counselor was directed to the library, which had been reserved as a quiet space for children to come and talk with an adult if the death of their classmate was troubling them. Grief was orderly, and the paths to healing were predictable and well-resourced. In a climate such as this, everyone's mental health is assured. A last example is the way communities grieve. In Jewish faith, people sit Shiva for 7 days while families and friends drop in to offer condolences. After 7 days, it is expected that one grieving returns to her normal life, heavy in spirit, but with the expectation that it is time to begin to move on. Wakes and funerals do the same thing. They provide structures for us to manage grief at a time when we are understandably overwhelmed. Structure can also give rise to great creativity. It is as if we must learn to color inside the lines before we can break the rules. Not all of us, but a surprising number of us benefit from a period of conformity before testing the limits of convention. While I was traveling through France last summer, I went to the Musée d'Orsay and heard stories about impressionists like Monet, Matisse, and Picasso that lend credibility to this theory of conformity before creativity. These artists were at one point or another kicked out of the Parisian art establishments of their day. The paintings were judged inferior by those who thought they knew best. What is interesting, however, is that each of these artists began as an aspiring inside-the-lines master before shocking the world with new ways of seeing. These days, .com entrepreneurs are some of the most unconventional among us. Among us? Sauce? They are often university dropouts. They do fine without structure, although all of them are hyper-intelligent and capable individuals with firm grasps of the principles of their disciplines. They master the existing digital world before breaking out of their own. Individualism is almost always the prerogative of those who have mastered conformity. My eyes. I am taking a break. A former client of mine, Elena, showed me the power and simplicity of structure during chaos. Juggling a part-time job and a young child while completing her master's degree, it was a wonder she had not burned out earlier. When we met, she was frazzled, her hands twitching from the river of caffeine she ingested every day to keep going. Amid tears, she told me she was ready to give up. There were too many demands on her time. It was obvious something had to change. Well, Elena was convinced she should do less. I suggested she continue to do the same amount. She was, after all, highly motivated, but put in place routines to make her days easier and better planned. I could see that she was losing a lot of time each day figuring out what to do next. Before she Oh? Oh. It seems that my Wi-Fi is quite weak. Thank you for your patience. Okay, I'll continue from where I left off. Yes, I am. I can double check for you. Yes, I'm using an Ethernet cable. We're good. Everything is fine. Okay, I will continue from where I left off. While Elena was convinced she should do less, I suggested she continue to do the same amount, but put in place routines to make her days easier and better planned. I could see that she was losing a lot of time each day figuring out what to do next. Before she threw away her job, her degree, or her child, we discussed building into her day a 15-minute planning period, something that she recalled doing in her early 20s when first at university. Back then, Elena would amble into her favorite coffee shop on the way to school and think about her day. She always enjoyed those few minutes of reflection. It proved to be an easy fix to have Elena avoid the drive-thru after dropping off her daughter at daycare on her way to work. Instead, she would park her car and walk inside for her first coffee. She needed just a few minutes to calm and consider everything she had to get done. In Elena's case, the structure appears to be self-imposed, but that would be a shallow read of a much more complex situation. Elena's need for structure and the decision to impose more structure on her day worked because her school, her workplace, and her child already placed expectations for Elena. All she was doing was juggling the paces. I worry much less about people like Elena with external demands on them than about people with very little or no structure at all. A week or two of vacation is one thing. A post-retirement hangover that lasts 2 months because no one expects the retiree to get off the couch is quite different. Resilient people live lives full of expectations from others, even though many of those expectations are self-imposed. To further examine the value of structure, consider a person who has just lost a job, her credit card is maxed, life looks pretty awful. In many instances, this person might complicate her mess by making a bunch of changes at once. She blames her spouse for a lack of empathy because she did not get the support she needed to hold the job. For whatever reason, she seeks divorce or has an affair. She buys something with her last paycheck to make her feel better, ignoring her bills. She parties every night. She stops getting out of bed in the morning. In every imaginable way, she makes herself less resilient by walking away from structure. Soon, she is a victim of the very rules she is trying to avoid. Her marriage is over. She loses her phone. She loses her home. Her phone doesn't work because the bill hasn't been paid, and her license has been suspended for driving under the influence. The municipality fines her for not removing snow from a sidewalk. In ways large or small, her life has fallen apart for lack of routine and structure. Her life is punishing her for her non-conformity. This is not the way resilient people handle a crisis. Now, imagine a different scenario. A woman loses a job and her credit card is maxed. Best case scenario, she has been let go by an employer who provides career planning and financial advice. 4 sessions of each. She approaches her bank to restructure her household debt. Her relationship with her spouse is bordering on emotional abuse, but she hangs on to it, at least temporarily, for the stability it creates. Her spouse even takes a second job while she looks for a new one. The in-laws pitch in. She sells your late model car and takes a hand-me-down from a relative. All of those things keep her busy, allowing her to make payments and meet expectations. It is reasonable to expect that she will find work within 6 months, even if she has to commute or relocate for a while. A year later, she's paid off the credit card that she wisely destroyed after she lost her job. She divorces the husband. By waiting, she has made it easier to navigate this difficult transition with ease. The smartest thing we can do in a crisis is fulfill expectations and carry on with as many of our normal routines as possible. Structure wins over anarchy every time. As citizens, we need laws that reflect on a social contract. We agree to adhere to the rules in return for safety and freedom. And when we feel our lives sliding into chaos, structure is our salvation. We seldom influence the laws that govern our behavior, but we can work with them in order to bring order into our lives. Problem gamblers can ask the local casino to put them on a no playlist. The shopaholic can cut up his credit cards, forget personal transformation, exploit the structures already in place to serve us. Make the world accommodate our needs, and individual change will follow. Of course, all those warnings about too much of a good thing apply to structure as well. Overkill will suffocate resilience and become just as burdensome as anarchy. Overprotective parenting, for example, can be highly dysfunctional. The parent who protects her child from every psychological and physical bump and bruise actually undermines the child's resilience. Anxiety disorders are among the leading reasons for children's emergency room visits and hospitalizations, and they are crippling university students by tens and thousands, as we're witnessing the failure of an entire generation because of obsessive control of parents who think they can ensure a child's future by controlling every moment of childhood. In some neighborhoods, it's said that the fetus is not considered viable until it graduates medical school. These children are doomed to fail. The first speed bump, the first teacher or boss who says, "You need to perform better," will produce an emotional crisis of epic proportions. I'm reading a book. I'm doing homework. Children need to be free to scrape their knees and make mistakes within predictable environments. This will allow them to come to understand the natural consequences of their actions. In this way, resilience thrives in predictable environments. It is the same for adults. In a parliamentary system, the political leader whose party badly loses an election is expected to resign. In business, a corporate leader whose share price goes into the tank and stays there is soon unemployed. Leaders and the people who work with them do better when the consequences of their actions make sense to them. We do better as families, communities, colleagues when consequences are understood to be in our long-term best interests. When this structure breaks down, actions and consequences do not match. We become upset. Think about the indication people felt a decade ago on hearing that Detroit's failing auto executives flew Washington on private jets to arrange billions in government handouts. The consequences of actions should be administered in an intuitively obvious and reasonable manner. They should make us uncomfortable while still being proportionate to the problem we caused. When a child will not eat her dinner, and a parent reheats the meal and serves it to her as a bedtime snack, he is giving her a measured, timely, appropriate consequence. There is nothing punitive about this parenting strategy. The food is reheated, and the child's need for a healthy meal is met. Now, the same reasoning can be applied to a more serious problem. Let's say, for example, a guy cheats on his wife. Marriage counselors used to encourage offending partners to tell their spouses about their affairs. The problem with that approach was that it did not work. Many marriages held together, but with a stain that could not be washed away. More recently, therapists have been avoiding disclosure and favoring new behaviors. The person who had the affair is encouraged to admit the offense to the therapist in private and then take concrete steps to end the relationship or get a divorce. If the client wants his marriage to continue, a letter must be written and sent to the person he had an affair with, stating clearly that the affair is over. All contact must stop. All the energy that went into the surreptitious activity needs to be put into the marriage. In other words, the consequences are tangible and the solutions achievable. Actions fix the problem, not words. Of course, if the offending spouse does not want to end the affair or invest in the marriage, then it becomes blindingly obvious that the marriage has ended. At that point, disclosure of the affair makes sense, not to seek forgiveness and redemption, but to discuss where both spouses go to from here. All of this comes down to inviting people to fix their mistakes and experience natural consequences. We actually do better when we surround ourselves with environments that hold us accountable. Good consequences like healthy amounts of structure and being made to eat our dinners make our lives more predictable. They also make us far more capable of weathering future crises. Resilience is like a game of mirrors. Imagine standing opposite someone, hands raised, your palms nearly touching. You lead first. As you move your right hand, your partner follows with their left. If you smile, they smile. If you take a step backwards, they do the same. Now swap. Your partner leads. So far, so good. We have established that whoever has power in a relationship gets to decide what the other person experiences. If I'm an employer, I think like this. I establish the rules at work, hire workers, expectant to do as instructed, and pay them for their labor. The simple model that works well if someone is operating a fish processing plant and the goal is consistently in the size of fillets that are produced. It may not work so well when the work is dangerous or requires high levels of anatomy and problem-solving skills. For these situations, we need to adapt the mirrors game. So, go back to first position. Your hands faced palm to palm with your partner. Only this time, you start moving. Do not decide who is going to lead and who is going to follow. Just start and see what happens. If you and your partner are like most people, eventually someone moves, the other person follows, then the follower initiates a new movement, and the person who started takes place of the follower. Sometimes one person starts and just keeps leading. I joke that these people are bullies, but I really mean zealous leaders. Sometimes neither person moves at all, and you both stand there frozen in awkward silence. That's something Saya would do. Through both my research and clinical work with people of all ages, I have come to understand resilience as an experience much like this complicated mirrors game. We have a responsibility to tell others this is what I need to cope well with the challenges I face in life. And we also need to make best use possible of the opportunities that are given to us. In other words, we need to be able to lead and follow at the same time, directing our lives and letting our lives be directed. To succeed under stress, we have to navigate the experiences we need. I like to think of this as the difference between being able to drift on an ocean with or without a compass. Personal motivation is set our sails, and directly our destiny will be of little use unless we know where to find a safe place to land food and shelter waiting. All of our personal power will not save us without a facilitative environment and the tools and resources we acquire. Navigation, however, is only half the story of resilience. That's a lot. Okay. I am answering my homework questions as I'm reading this, so individuals find more success when they are immersed in environments that protect them from experiencing adverse events. Hello. Okay, I have one last question to answer. Okay. Provide an example of time that you... Okay. I am going to answer this question for homework and I will be done for the day. Okay. Drink water. Okay. Phew. past my bedtime. My last answers for homework. It says, provide an example of a time you applied structure to support your success. What was the outcome, and would you do anything differently in the future? Okay. When I was in my sophomore year of high school, I was really struggling to balance my course workload, my club activities, and activities, and being able to make time to spend with friends. I felt like there just wasn't enough. I felt like there were not enough hours in the day, so I decided to create a weekly schedule to help me stay on track. Each Sunday, I plan out my study sessions, club meetings, and some time to relax with friends. And this really changed everything for me. I felt way more organized, my stress levels went down. I eventually started getting better grades because I wasn't cramming the night before exams anymore. If I could do it differently, I'd definitely add more flexibility to my schedule. Sometimes things come up and it would have been nice to have a little extra time for those moments to just unwind. Overall though, that structure helped me to succeed. I started working my dream as a content creator, and it really helps to make a weekly schedule for myself and my audience, because it allows everyone to have a shared expectation, and it allows me to plan events ahead of time so I can manage my my class managed the work I receive from my classes, including this one.
How's it going? I just submitted my homework assignment. Phew. That felt good. There's one thing I want to do before I end my stream, and it is doing my nails. I started doing my nails recently, and one of my nails like peeled off today, and I did not like that. That was kind of nasty. So I like the nail peeled off, and I'm like, okay, I have to do this again. So I'm gonna do my nails like right now. Really weird idea, but I will do it now. Okay, I'm gonna be doing gel nail extensions. Have my light and gonna plug everything in. Okay, let's see. Just gonna take a paper towel and just gonna lay it flat, and oh, I need my base gel. Shoot, it's in the back of my room. Hold on. Before I sleep, and then it's all good. My sleep has been really bad recently, but you know what? It's okay. I have a morning class tomorrow, but my nails, they look very crusty, and I don't really like that. So I'm gonna fix that real quick. Nails come off while you sleep. Oh, thank you. I think I'm gonna sleep well tonight, knowing that I finished majority of my homework. Okay, I'm just gonna first do the base coat, and then I'm going to cure that. Blanket burrito temperature. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I actually, I've been doing like my nails recently. The nail design that I have on my nails right now is actually inspired by the composition that I made for like Project Versus, or like the one that I shared with Project Versus, which if you haven't watched, please go see it. It is a really nice music video.
please go watch the music video. It's really good. Please watch it. It's very nice. Please watch it. It's really good. My nails are inspired by the music video. You see this? You see this? These stars? I have those on my nails right now. It's yeah, it's like inspired by the colors. So yeah, I'm doing my nails like that. It's super pretty, and man, I love doing my nails. It's really like therapeutic. Just gonna get some of the gel from the nail glue thingy. Gonna paint my nails real quick. Well, you know what? While I paint my nails, why don't you guys just watch this? It's really good. It's really pretty, isn't it? The music video is so pretty. Oh my god, that's me. Oh my god, those colors are on my nails right now. I would show you guys and post it on Twitter, but that would be a hand reveal, and I don't think I should do that.
passion in our hearts keeps burning star bright. Don't let it come to an end. Keep forging ahead. Open the door to welcome in a brand new day.
Oh my god, that's me. That's me.
Let the
oh my god, the high note.
Feel the spark of your inner light.
Oh my god, that's me for real. Yeah. Okay. Awaiting a future with ya.
The shining horizon now back to our brand new
my nails are I painted my nails based off of this frame. It's really pretty. I have like galaxy nails, and then there's like 3 stars like shooting into the sky on my nails, and I'm like, oh, I love them. So it's on Spotify, it's on Apple Music. Please listen to it. It's really good. Yeah. I am gonna finish painting my nail. Hold on. Yeah, I got galaxy nails. I have like the pink one, the fuchsia one, and the blue one, which is me. We got the pinkish one, that's Fiona, and then the purple magenta one, which is Riyu, and it's on my nails like right now. So yeah, I really like my nails right now. It's very nice. So yeah, please listen to the song. It's very Cash Money. It's very nice. It's a very nice song. I got there's so many people who commented on it. Okay, I finished one of the nails. Oh my god, wait. I made it even, I think. Kind of? I hope. Yes. Yes, my nails are very sparkly. I love that. Okay. And then I'm gonna do like 2 more nails. I'm actually like really happy that I get to share my composition with the world. Like it's I grew up with people telling me that like I can't really write good music, and it was quite discouraging. And when I applied for Project Versus, I showed the CEO like the composition for Shining Horizon, and I was like, can we make this happen? I think this would be a song that I think would be really nice to have, and they made it happen. So I'm beyond grateful. I feel convinced that with the right support and with the right mindset that I am able to share good music with people. Some definitely was not easy making this like composition come to life, but I'm so glad that everything worked out, and there were definitely some ups and downs, but everything ended up okay, and I'm really glad that it did, because everybody put in effort to make this happen, and it sounds really good. I remember when I was writing this song that I was asking Fiona and Riyu, like, how do you want this to sound? And they're like, can you make it like sound like an anime opening? And I was like, I got you. I will write an anime opening. And yeah, I usually don't feel proud of myself for the things that I create, but this is something that I think I will be proud of. Even my mom, like my mom watched the music video and she's like, I love your music. It sounds good. And then she sent it to my auntie. Actually, Saya Mama was like, I can't read the lyrics of the music video. Should I like comment on the YouTube post to like tell Project Versus that like I can't read the lyrics? And I was like, Mom, this is a lyric video. This is not a lyric video, this is a music video. And she's like, then why put lyrics on it? And I was like, I don't know, but apparently it's a thing in the VTuber community to like have lyrics in the music video and like just make them look aesthetically pleasing and not actually readable. And she's like, oh, VTuber culture is really weird. And I was like, yeah, that's a thing, Mom. And but she likes the music. I was actually surprised. And I'm glad she likes it. She because when I told her that I was writing Shining Horizon, she was like, are you sure this is gonna be uploaded? And I was like, yes, Mom, please, like, put your trust in me. Like, it's gonna happen, just like, be patient, please. It's not gonna like happen in the blink of an eye. She like kept asking me every month, is it out yet? Is it out yet? Is it out? I'm like, Mom, please. So please wait a little longer. But I'm glad my mom likes the music that I've written, because that song meant a lot to me because I grew up like forbidden to play any music or listen to any music that was not classical. And like jazz is forbidden in my household, bossa nova, like my parents hate it. No rock, no pop, nothing. It's only classical. And I listened to that like all my life. And no, it was really something. Oh, jazz is forbidden in my household. I mean, it's still forbidden. So, yeah. But Saya Papa play rock? No, folk. Saya Papa hates rock. He likes rocks, but not rock. Yeah, my parents only classical. Only classical music is allowed. So with that in mind, you could probably kind of imagine like I've been shunned from other music genres, and I started writing my own music, and I learned that I like writing anime music, which is something that you know, I'd probably get in trouble for writing, but I took a risk. And I don't regret my decision of writing Shining Horizon behind my parents' back, because they ended up liking it afterwards. It's better, so I learned from personal experience, it's better to do things and then say sorry later, because, you know, people will always continue to tell you that you can't do stuff, but like that's gonna continue because like they don't give you a chance to prove yourself. So if they're not gonna give you the opportunity to have you prove yourself, you gotta prove, like you gotta give yourself the opportunity. So that's what I did. I joined Project Versus. And you know, my parents are still skeptical of VTubers, right? And they have every right to be skeptical. I mean, the VTuber community is kind of suspicious sometimes, so and my parents are also concerned that, you know, like the streaming community can be super toxic sometimes, and my parents like don't want me to face any struggles of like hurt, right? And I totally get that, but also no one can hurt me except for myself. I feel invincible. I think I'm okay. They're overprotective, but it comes from a good place for sure, because my parents used to work in the entertainment industry, so they've dealt with some stuff. My parents were like flesh tubers. They are ex-musicians. They used to do performances live. It's like they did the stuff that VTubers did, but like in person. And you know, with that, you kind of set yourself up to be in a place where you can get hurt. And you know, as encouraging as they are to have me be a part of that community, of course they are scared for my well-being. But I'm like, you know, I got it. I'm like, don't worry about it, I can handle it. Yada yada. It's nothing I haven't encountered before. It's probably fine. And I was right, everything was fine. Yeah, show not tell. I am making my nails chrome to make it look like the music video. So I'm using like chrome shiny powder, and it is becoming very sparkly right now. Oh yeah. That is extra shiny. Alright. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. You guys can't see it, but it's very pretty. You know, because as a classical musician, like doing your nails is like not something everyone does. And I'm a pianist, so you know, having long nails is literally illegal. Like a lot of like people who have like do singing can have long nails, but I can't because I'm like accompanying the singers. I'm playing the backup instrumentals for the singers, so I can't. But I enjoy the work that I do. It's I get to work with so many great vocalists. It's the joy in my life. It's great. Yeah, long nails and doing piano, that's actually so illegal. Like, on God, it's like illegal. Like the clickety clacky things, actually playing the piano with long nails actually damages the piano. Did you know that? I mean, you won't notice the damage right away, but it slowly creeps up to you. Yeah, I'm like, how did people do that? What I do know is, some people with long nails own bidets, so they don't wipe, they wash. So that's how they manage the stuff. And washing is actually very hygienic, so when they are in public, they just scrunch up the toilet paper. That's what I've heard from some girls. You can hear the piano tapping. Yeah. On God, trauma. Okay, I'm doing my last nail, and then I get to go to bed. Okay. Just gonna take a little bit of the gel from my hand. Okay. Take the base coat, and I am going to I used to be ambidextrous, but not anymore. Do you play pieces from classical pianists like Alexander Scriabin? I guess I haven't explored that far. Usually I play like Baroque and early classical, but that's just because I'm like studying it for a degree, right? But I'm sure that that will come up in the future. Right now I'm learning Bach, Jorge, and Chopin. I'm definitely planning on exploring other genres. Yes, Rachmaninoff. I love romantic era music. It is literally how I express myself. And yeah, I love romantic era music. I love emotional music because that's my specialty. I kind of want to play something that I would be significantly good at. Oh my god. Painting my nails with my non-dominant hand is really challenging. I'm in a focus mode, hold on. Painting nail be hella messy. It really is. Yeah. Painting nails is definitely a skill. And that is why I'm doing it, so I can improve as I go. Nail polish plus nail polish remover. Yes, nail polish. Nail polish remover is made up of acetone, so that's definitely a strong scent that not everybody is into. I mean, I don't think most people would be into it. Definitely not the best thing you've ever smelled. Yeah, acetone. You deal with that chemical. What? Are you serious? Oh, that must be so challenging. Okay. I'm waiting for the gel to like even out before I harden it with light. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing right now, but I promise you the nails look really good. It's chrome. It's chrome nails. Like baby pink chrome nails with like the colors of Project Versus on it. Just waiting for the light to just turn off on its own. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to like collab with Riyu. Riyu and I have been planning to collab for this horror game, Cry of Fear, like since pre-debut. Like, oh my god, it's so long ago. Cause Ryu just like straight up said, "Saya, I wanna hear you scream," and I was like, oh my god, what? I hope I don't scream, but if I do, I'm so sorry to like my neighbors. Isn't it a single player game? You can actually set up multiplayer, but if you set up multiplayer, you need to set it up with somebody. So.
Saya loves you too.
That was so embarrassing. That was so embarrassing. I can't believe I did that.
Saya Mama,
don't worry, I'm fine. Okay, just to let you know, the reason why Saya Mama was scared of me becoming a streamer is because
Saya Mama knows what parasocial means.
Literally, she was like, why? She you know, like when I got my first paycheck, like, you know, Saya Mama was like, why are people donating you money? Why? And I was like, because I sang a song, Mom. And she's like, you're not even good at singing. You're not even that good. Why would people like donate money to you? Who donates $100? And I was like, I don't know. And then like I told I told Saya mom, I was like, oh, Saya Amigos donated money to me because I was gonna like, I needed to like buy this game. And then she's like, why would they give you money? And I'm like, it's because you wouldn't buy the game for me. Oh my god, it was so funny. There was this one time, the Project Versus management had like a phone call with my mom, and my mom was literally like, I'm so sorry, my daughter isn't that good at singing. And then and she's actually not wrong. Like, I'm not that good at singing. Like, I used to be super bad at singing. Like, because I'm siding on Saya Mama with this. I actually like, I was never good at singing. I literally just like, I practiced religiously. Like, I didn't start out good. Right? So, but yeah, Saya Mama still doesn't understand why you guys donated to me. So actually really funny, I actually trained myself to sing for 5 years before deciding to become like a VTuber. Like, I didn't apply for any like companies, so like that was like 2018. I was like, I'm not gonna apply for any agencies. I want more experiences. So I trained myself, like self-taught music, for 5 years by myself. And then I applied for Project Versus. So people are like, wow, you're so talented. I'm like, I kind of feel offended when people tell me that I'm talented, because sure, I might have perfect pitch, but you know, talents, having a talent is useless if you don't use it. Okay, like I don't, like, I had to learn how to use my perfect pitch efficiently. Like, I don't just have perfect pitch and instantly know how to use it, right? I didn't know how to sing, so that sounds like an E to me. So yeah, the thing was, when I first wanted to be a VTuber, when I was like really little, like I was in middle school. I was like, when I was ready to become a VTuber, I was not old enough to become a VTuber. So yeah, actually the only thing that stopped me from becoming a VTuber was my age. So like, I had to wait until I was old enough to become a VTuber. But even after I was old enough to become a VTuber, I didn't apply, because I wanted to be more experienced. So that's why I am 5 years old, because that is how many years I have been working towards becoming a VTuber. is why I'm 5 years old. That is the lore behind my age. It's not like my age is not defined by how many years have gone by of like my physical body. It's like how much time I have spent improving myself and if those years were efficient enough. Can you tell us the story of how you sliced Pluto in half so that it wouldn't be considered a planet anymore? Go. Did you know that on my birthday, Pluto you know it's really funny. Pluto re-entered Aquarius on January 20 of this year, but it will return to Capricorn until tomorrow, and then it will stay and then Pluto will come back to Aquarius until March 8, 2043. That's like 19 years. So Pluto is the planet of wealth, power, secrets, mystery, death, and transformation. And I was born in January, which makes me an Aquarius. Oh, my neck just cracked. Oh. Well, as you guys know, I am an elemental swordswoman, and the galaxy, I've traveled across the galaxy, and I've made a few mistakes in the past. There was a time when Saya Papa told me to go practice my sword fighting skills because since I was little, I've actually been doing fencing since I was little. The school that my parents had enrolled me into had fencing as PE class. We had fencing and archery. So I used to do fencing to practice. Like, this is actually like a real thing. Like, I did do fencing. I was super competitive. I was a little brat in grade school, so I used to like I was very competitive in fencing. Of course, I don't do fencing anymore, and it's been years since I've done it, because despite me being an elemental swordswoman, eventually I quit After I graduated grade school, I quit doing fencing and I decided that I wanted to pursue music, which is how I ended up working with Project Versus. So I am an elemental swordswoman who ended up doing music. And this is actually like a true fact. I'm not lying. In my family, when we celebrate birthdays, we actually cut our cake with swords. Oh, we don't use knives. My family owns a katana that has been passed down in our family the generations, and now I actually am next in line in the family to own the katana. So the katana is mine now, and I cut the cake with a katana. Actually, on my debut stream, I showed everybody that a video of me cutting my birthday cake this year, because I actually celebrated my birthday with Project Versus. Oh my god, my hip cracked. But yeah, I celebrated my birthday. Cause I usually don't celebrate my birthday, but I actually celebrated my birthday together with people for the first time. If you know, I get to celebrate my birthday because I'm a VTuber. Because usually my family doesn't really celebrate any holidays, but it is an original crafted katana. I wonder if I have a video of me cutting the katana. Cutting the cake with the katana. I not cutting the katana, but do I have a video of me cutting it? Let me see. Let me check to see if I have the video. I don't know if I have the video of me cutting the cake, but you showed me your sword? Wait, really? Really? Wait, really? 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 Are you serious? like, I don't know if I have it, but like, it's somewhere. Like, if I find it, I will show you guys, because I don't know. I don't know where it is. Like, I actually, like, I don't I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is, which is very unfortunate. I can't find it. So, I will look for it sometime in the future, and I will share it. Well, I think that will do it for today's stream. I need to sleep. So I just want to say thank you everyone for coming to my gorilla stream. Cause, you know, with school, it's really difficult for me to like predict when I get to stream, and so it's really nice to just like when I get the chance, and then I can stream. And I love doing study streams, so I just like talk to you guys while I work, because like I can spend time with you guys at the same time while I'm, you know, trying to accomplish something, and I just feel so efficient, you know. So I just want to thank you guys for like being there, spending time with me, you know. Yeah, cursive being on time for class tomorrow. Yeah, but I think it's worth it. So, it's okay. I will talk to you guys later. I am going to raid somebody. So I am gonna think who am I going to raid? I don't know who. I don't know who I should raid. Maybe, oh. I know just a person. He is also, why do... I swear I know so many femboys, it's kind of funny. So, I am... Oh, Blob? I could. They match your freak. It's so true. Let me just... Okay, I'm gonna show you guys who I'm gonna... Oh my god, okay. Let me show you guys. It's this guy. Okay, I'm gonna raid this guy, plastic. He is he's like take a listen.
Online or built relationships or made changes
He's
for
so
other
sweet.
people.
He's come to my streams before,
Made
and he's
impact,
so he's
fundraising,
so nice.
support network,
So
safe spaces.
so I'm gonna rate this guy. He's so sweet. Like, he came to my streams before, so I'm gonna
Then what
rate
they
him.
do after that, they meet IRL.
He's a very sweet guy.
So,
So
how are you gonna meet IRL if they didn't first interact
So
with
we're gonna
somebody
rate
behind
him,
the
okay?
scenes? How are you gonna get to that step?
where
How do you just jump
that's
there?
so that's what we're gonna do. Wait.
I don't know. When you're a relationship expert, then present your facts.
What are they talking about? What are they talking about? Oh my god! What was that?
You'll see him if you
What was that?
Among Us.
Among Us.
I'm not a socializing expert. I'm saying this is what works for me.
Oh my
And
god.
if
Okay,
that
we
works
have to
for
rate
me,
this person.
maybe
They're
it works for
so
other
funny.
people as well. You don't need a
Among
study to
Us.
show what works or not.
Okay. Okay. We're gonna raid this guy, and
Just because it's a majority, that doesn't mean it works for
I am
everybody.
going
or
to
it doesn't
ask
mean
you
it's the
guys to
right
either
way,
say Among Us
you know?
or Among Us or Hey Handsome, because we always like to compliment people when we say
And you
hi to them when we
literally need
raid.
to do a study. There is no black
Okay,
and white, so why are you
so
pushing
Saya
that this is
is
the only
gonna
way
send
out?
you a gift.
You said that, right? There are grays in between.
So, I'm just gonna say thank you everyone for coming to my stream. It was so nice
You're also not looking at the definition of
having you
relationship.
guys. So
Same like the definition of home or safe or happiness.
yeah, Among Us.
When it comes to measuring
Just
something
like-
qualitative like
Just
that,
like type
I don't
Among
think a
Us.
study can cover all of
Okay.
the cases.
I'm gonna get going. Thank you. Oh my god. Thank you everyone for
Then
coming.
why aren't you going like, alright,
Thank you.
maybe, instead of no?
Thank you, YouTube Simeos, for staying. Thank you to all of the people who made it to the VOD, the end of the VOD. Thank you, Twitch fam. I love you. And stay sexy.